Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll be briefly going over the ticket flipping course and the things that you'll learn throughout the course. So before we get started, here's our ticket flipping team, and we have been reselling tickets for over 25 years combined, and you'll be hearing a little bit from each of us throughout the course here. So getting right into it, we have 6 main sections here: buying strategies, event research, pulling tickets, sports, selling tickets, and tools. And the course is designed, you don't have to go straight through it 1 through 6. If you already have some idea of what you're doing, you can dabble around and learn from videos and guides in the specific section what you want to learn more about. But if you're not completely sure where to get started, we recommend going through the buying strategies first and then going through the other sections to learn how everything fits together. So hopping right into buying strategies, this is where we're going to learn the strategy of buying a ticket and selling that ticket for more. So some of the sections in this course include buying on sale and pre-sale seats, and this means buying seats that are at the front of the price breaks, buying good seats that other fans will want to use later so that you can sell those front row seats for more down the road. Another strategy is buying general admission events. These don't have specific seats, but your ticket is just an entry into the venue. So for these events, we want to buy events that are going to sell out completely, and then we'll sell that ticket for more for somebody who wants to go to that GA event. Another strategy is buying underpriced resale tickets. So a ticket that somebody else has already bought, they're reselling. You might have a reason to think that that ticket is going to go up in price. You can also just buy resale tickets as well. So these are all topics that we'll get into in this buying strategies course. Before we go further, just to clarify some things, the difference between primary and secondary marketplace. Primary marketplace, these companies have deals with the artists or with the sports teams, and they are directly selling the tickets for that team or artist. And oftentimes they may be hosting the event. So for example, Ticketmaster, Live Nation, they have deals with the artists. So they sell the tickets, and then they also own a lot of the venues where the artists come and perform. Artists might also list the tickets through eTix or AXS, or another one, Eventbrite, is another common service people will use to sell their own tickets. So separate from that, we have the resale marketplaces where people take those tickets from that primary marketplace where they're originally sold, and they'll sell them on these resale marketplaces or secondary marketplaces. And these are where all the tickets on StubHub are secondary. Vivid Seats, they're all secondary resale tickets. Same with TickPick, Viagogo, a lot of the ones on SeatGeek. And then also oftentimes you can resell your ticket back on Ticketmaster, so that will serve as both a primary and a secondary. But just good to know this distinction for going forward, where you're going to be buying a ticket off the primary and then ultimately selling it later here on the secondary. Alright, next up we have event research. In this section, you're going to learn how to find events and evaluate those events to see if they are good to purchase for. So one way to do this is based off the artist. If there's a popular artist going on tour who's selling out a lot of shows, that's one way to find events. Also based off venue, if there's a certain venue in your area or around the country that sells out often, you might want to pay special attention to that. You can also use Flare, which is our on-sale and pre-sale database. So when you're a member, you'll be able to see all on-sales and pre-sales coming up. That's useful to find events. And then we also have a checklist where you can evaluate, once you found an event that you think might be good or might be decent to look more into, we have a checklist where you'll go through all these metrics to break it down and see if that event is a worthwhile investment or if it's a better one to skip out on. And some of these metrics here are just, for example, day of the week, Friday and Saturday shows are going to do better. The capacity for that venue, the lower capacity, less people can go, so oftentimes it may sell out easier. What's the popularity of that certain artist in that city? That's something that we can find with Flare. And again, how often that venue sells out. So these are just some of the metrics here in the event research section, but we'll be breaking this down further and more in depth once you get to this part of the course. Next up, we have pulling tickets. In this section, you're going to learn how to actually get your hand on those hot tickets from those hot events. Oftentimes, when a very popular event goes on sale, those tickets will sell out within 5 to 10 minutes or even faster. So it is important to set up your computer and your browser to be able to actually purchase these tickets, because these tickets are often the ones that go up in price significantly. So you'll get introduced to Pulling 101, which will just give you general overview tips of how to pull hot tickets. And then we'll get into how to pull these tickets for the hot events, how to get through waiting rooms, how to go and position yourself in the queue to get ready to buy the tickets. And then further down the road, we'll also get into pulling tools and some services that can help you buy tickets on your computer and buy more of them more efficiently. And then next we have the selling tickets section, which we will get into the easiest and best way to sell your tickets, the first topic in this section, where you'll actually upload your tickets to a service that will help us sell them across every secondary marketplace around the web. So this will be a super useful section if you're not aware of what a point of sale or consignment is. And this is just using a service that's going to help us sell our tickets. We'll get more sales and sell them quicker. So also we'll get into Pricing 101, which is best practices, overview tips of how to sell your tickets most efficiently. Should you sell them closer to the event, sell them right after you buy them? We'll break down some of those questions, and then we'll also get into how to price your tickets specifically based off of the secondary marketplace and what other tickets are currently priced for. How to go in there, gauge what the value of your ticket should be, and how to price those accordingly. So those will all be things that we learn here in the selling tickets section. And then we'll also get into some software and services that will help you scale your business down the road, such as an auto pricer or auto fulfiller. You don't have to worry about those if you're new, but these are some services that will help you scale and bring your ticket reselling business to the next level once you're ready. And then that brings us to the sports section, where you will learn the best practices for buying sports and teams tickets. We also have a season ticket guide where you'll learn the breakdown of buying season tickets in order to resell them for profit. And then for all of the major seasons coming up, NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, we come out with a season strategy guide for that year for most of these major leagues. So if you're into sports, this is going to be hugely helpful for buying and selling those sports tickets efficiently. And that brings us to our final section, the tools section, where we'll go over how to use our software tools and get the most out of them. So you'll learn how to use Flare, which shows all upcoming pre-sales and on-sales going on sale, so you never miss a hot event coming out. You'll also learn how to use the Toolbox extension, which is a Chrome extension, which will help you see more information about an event you're researching for, such as how many tickets are available for that event. We'll also show you guys how to view sold ticket prices so you can get an idea of what tickets similarly to yours have sold for, so you can better price them yourselves. And then how to get the most out of our Slack group chat, where all the ticket flipping members work together to help each other out and uncover good buys and sells. So that just about wraps up our course overview video. There are a lot of different topics in here, so hopefully this broad overview helps you get a better understanding of what's to learn in each section. And again, you can go ahead and pick and choose what you want to learn in each section, or if you want, just go from start to finish and learn everything that there is to offer. So hopefully you're able to get some value out of this. We're excited for you to hop in and start learning. And as always, if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. Thank you.